the different tricks?
No, no, we cannot say different patterns. See, what has happened, I'll tell you one thing. Now, this is written by Shankaracharya, Shiv Bharti Krishna Tirathji Maharaj, but we don't have the complete text also. You know, what is the irony? The irony is we don't have the complete material also. Some part is available with us, some is available in Britain. So everybody tried to, you know, we have a habit. If we get something, some shortcut, we try to make a more shortcut out of it. And this has happened. So people, they treat it as just a set of tricks. But in actual, it is not tricks, because when a concept can be applied to number of places, so you cannot call it as a trick. But yes, half knowledge is very dangerous. So that has happened. The knowledge is not complete. And that is one reason. Right. Yes, Suraj, how are you? Yes, Piyush sir. Now you can ask your queries, whatever doubts or questions you have.
Session last before 1 week or some days also there was this session, sir.
Yes, you see, this session is every Tuesday and every Thursday, 9 to 9:35, 40. So it is every Tuesday and Thursday.
From when this class will start, sir? From tomorrow on Monday or from tomorrow when, sir?
The classes are starting, the batch you have registered. The batch for you, which you have registered, now that would be starting on Monday, 11th. So Monday 9 to 11, Wednesday 9 to 11, and then Friday 9 to 11. So it is 3 days a week. Yes, Ruchika, do you have any questions, any queries regarding? Umesh sir, how are you?
I'm fine,
Yes, tell me.
sir. How are you? Good afternoon. Sorry, good evening.
Good evening. Ruchika?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yes, how can I help you? Any queries? You had some questions?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Please.
this Vedic maths for what age children ki?
See, it's ideally, if we talk about the child should be at least 8 years of age. That means class 3rd onwards. But
Okay, class 3rd.
yes, class 3rd onwards. But what is happening in metro cities now? Schools, they want to market this. So in Bangalore, even schools are implementing it from class 1. So if you see my YouTube channel, there is one school. Even I train their kids of class right from class 1. So it is possible.
Okay.
It's not difficult. But yes, ideally, if we talk about the age should be at least 8 years, so that they have the basic knowledge of tables up till 8 and single digit addition. So that is the minimum requirement for this.
ओके। और सर इनमें ये भी होता है कि क्लैश करता है स्कूल के मैथ्स के बुक से और वैदिक मैथ्स का?
नहीं, क्लैश का मतलब व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय क्लैश?
मीन्स जैसे स्कूल में हम मल्टीप्लिकेशन सिखाते हैं दूसरे तरीके से और इसमें थोड़ा अलग मेथड होता है, तो बच्चा पजल नहीं हो जाता?
हाँ, आप मुझे एक चीज बात बताएं, आपको जनगण मन आता है?
यस सर।
कब याद किया था?
सर जब स्कूल में एडमिशन लिया, असेंबली के टाइम
उसके
सिखाया
बाद
था।
so whatever you learned during that age, that early childhood years, that is still you remember. आज दोबारा से ट्राई कर लो, कोई नया जनगण मन छोड़िए, वंदे मातरम ट्राई कर लीजिए, कुछ भी ट्राई कर लीजिए, परसों भूल जाएंगे। See what is there? See, in early childhood years, this is very common thing. So don't think कि child would be confused. The point is, if they find it interesting, आप वीडियोस को चेक करिए, आप उन बच्चों की खुशी को देखिए, हंसी को देखिए। Why are they tensed? आप एक बच्चा प्री स्कूल में बहुत हंसते खेलते जाता है और वही क्लास 1 क्लास 2 में आते आते रोना शुरू हो जाता है। क्यों? क्योंकि फियर है मैथ्स का। we as
Yes, sir.
a teacher always say, बेटा रट्टा नहीं मारना, you have to learn, you have to understand. और मैथ्स की क्लास में क्या कहते हैं हम? टेबल सुनाओ खड़े होके 48 का 47 का। क्या आप समझ के 47 का समझा सकते हैं? क्या 48 का समझ के समझा सकते हैं? वो क्रैमिंग ही तो है। एक तरफ से वी ऑलवेज से लर्न लर्न अंडरस्टैंड, एंड द सेकंड टाइम वी से cram it and speak up, and that is where fear starts. There is nothing, no fear at all up till the age of 5, but immediately वो fear शुरू हो जाता है, and that fear, if that it remains, you talk to the teachers. आप मैथ्स के 100 टीचर्स से बात कीजिए, उनसे सिर्फ एक क्वेश्चन पूछिए, how much time they'll take to write a table of 89, and they'll say 10 minutes, 5 minutes. And आप क्लास 1 का वैदिक मैथ्स का स्टूडेंट उठाइए, they'll say 10 seconds. So that is a difference. See, Vedic maths is basically a journey of transformation from fear of maths to confidence. So जब बच्चा कॉन्फिडेंट हो जाएगा तो कोई भी एजुकेशन डिफिकल्ट नहीं है। The first thing is वो अपने दिमाग से काम करना लगे। हमें ये नहीं सिखाना कैसे पढ़ना है, हमें ये सिखाना है क्या आपको कैसे क्या सीखना है, क्या आना चाहिए। Maths is not the important. Vedic maths is not only maths, it's a life-changing process. Because you learn a lot. You learn how to visualize the things. You learn how to find a reason behind the things and then apply a proper logic. So any situation you come across in your life, you never fail. And that is what, so it is a overall development of a personality. And that is why research are going on. It is said like, if yoga heals your body, meditation heals your soul. So academic performance needs Vedic mathematics to heal it. Yes, K opinion, sir.
Hello, doctor. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
I'm all the way from Nepal right now, attending your program.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you a lot. Sir, this word itself, Vedic mathematics, I had been following you for last a couple of weeks, and I was really interested about the topic itself, Vedic mathematics. I'm running a school over here in Nepal. I'm the principal.
Nepal, which place? Nepal, which place?
Sorry, sir. Could you please?
Nepal, which place?
Repeat? Dang, it's a Dang district. It is one of the 77th districts of Nepal.
Okay.
Have you ever visited Nepal, sir?
I was there in Dhangadi. I gave some seminars in Dhangadi last after Holi, 21st, 20th.
Oh.
So I'll just,
that's
you
very
can
nice, sir.
have a check. Okay. Now the problem what is in Nepal is government has allowed calculators.
Yes, sir.
So we are killing our future ourselves. I'll ask you a very simple question. Very simple question. 10 years
Yes,
back,
please
20
go ahead.
years back, we used to have a dial-up phones.
Yes. Yes, sir.
हमारे पास dial-up phones होते थे, and at that time we used to remember the contact numbers of all our friends, maybe 10, 20, 50,
Yes.
100. Every number was in our mind. Now what has happened?
Yes, sir.
Now what has happened? Why don't we remember now? Yes, tell me.
General. Yes, sir.
Why don't we
So nice
remember now?
talking to you.
What has happened to us? Because we have trained our mind like this, ki the number is stored in my mobile. So whenever I'll need it, I'll check it. And what happens, you know, in case of emergency, when you are really in need of it and the battery is down, you cannot remember the numbers. And if by chance you don't remember the name, it's difficult for you to find out even. This is the hardcore math.
Really, sir.
And that is what
Interesting.
you ask your principal tomorrow, ask in your school, ask every student a question. They'll say, we'll take it out from the calculator. This was what happened to me in Dhangadi. I was having a session with class 9, class 8, and then open session where 185 students were there. And when you ask them, how would you calculate anything? They'll say, we'll do it on calculator. So who made calculator? We or calculator made us? You know how much memory we are, much more than a calculator, but we have become robots. We have become dependent on that calculator. And what is going because of that, we are losing our knowledge. We are losing our brain. Our brain is totally waste because we are not using it. So what about left brain activation and right brain? Nothing. When you are not, so our brains are unused nowadays. And that is just because we are dependent on calculators. See, maths is such a subject which you cannot avoid. Even nature has maths in itself. All the patterns in their life, they are mathematical patterns actually. So you cannot avoid maths. Even a simple thing. See, you go to a market, you talk to a cobbler, you talk to a fruit owner, you talk to anybody, a doctor, engineer, everybody needs money transaction. So everybody should have basic knowledge of mathematics. But what happens if you today give a 100 rupees note to your child and ask him to get bananas for 33 rupees or 66 rupees, he'll not be able to calculate what he'll get in return. So what is the use of education? What is this education for? And then the second thing is the fear. Why are they fearing? What has happened? And you know, once you start fearing, then you start avoiding.
Could you please, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is what is happening. Now, what is Vedic maths? So I'll give you a brief introduction about Vedic mathematics. Now, Vedic means knowledge.
Okay, sir. Please.
Why it is called as Vedic mathematics? Because it is believed to be derived from our Vedas. So we have 4 Vedas: Samved, Rigved, Yajurved, and Atharveda. And this particular subject is believed to be originated from Atharveda, the 4th Veda, which deals with mechanics, culture, medicine, science, mathematics, every science we add, right? And so that is the reason why it is called as Vedic mathematics. And this subject, if you talk about this magical subject, it was revived by our Shankaracharya, Jagat Guru Swami Bharti Krishna Tiraji Maharaj. So he's known as father of Vedic mathematics. Right. And if you point out what is exactly Vedic mathematics, it is what makes your mathematics simple and easier. Yes, Mr. Narayan, please mute yourself. So Vedic, if you ask for a definition, a very simple definition it is. What makes your maths easy and faster, or simple, faster, and easy, that is known as Vedic mathematics. So it is whatever you are doing, Suppose now a very
Yes, sir.
simple question is there. How do we write tables? So if you ask any big table to any student, they get a fear. Why should I write? How should I write? And when you do with the concepts of Vedic maths, it's just a fraction of seconds. So it's not tables. The point is the confidence you get by this. See, what is required in our life? What is expected from us?
Yes, sir.
Confidence and motivation. See, if we are self-motivated or motivated by anyone, the thing is, if we are confident and motivated, nothing can stop us. So two major things are there in Vedic mathematics. One is it is a journey of transformation from fear of maths to confidence.
Yes, sir.
So it is for everyone, be it a child, be it a student, a teacher, or a person who is going for entrance examination. And second thing, it gives you a feeling of I can. It enables you that feeling, I can. And if you have that in your life, then what is difficult for you? So then impossible becomes I am possible. That is the main concept, right? And yes, the methodology, the methods, the techniques are so simple. So what happens when you have done so much of maths, and after sometime or suddenly you get something to do immediately, mentally, fast, then you get excited, then you get that positive vibes, then you get that confidence. So that is what is achieved with Vedic maths, and that makes helpful. Kadak Shah, you are from? Yes, Ruchika, any further question you have?
No, sir.
You are from?
Saharanpur.
अच्छा, ठीक है. तो सहारनपुर तो बिल्कुल साथ है, मैं यमुनानगर में ही हूँ अभी.
ओके सर. एक्चुअली मेरे इन-लॉ सहारनपुर में रहती है, अभी देहरादून हूँ.
ओके.
यस सर. तो सर मुझे यही लगता है कि पेरेंट्स को कैसे समझते ही नहीं है वैदिक मैथ्स क्या होता है, क्या चीज
आप ट्रेनर हो? आर यू अ ट्रेनर?
नो सर.
देन व्हाई डिड यू आस्क दिस क्वेश्चन? See, very first thing is, are you confident first? Whatever we are teaching, are we following that? Our confidence should be in our words. Then people will start believing you. And it will happen. See, Haryana, if you check my page, in Haryana, I'm training all the government school teachers. So that is around 10,000 plus teachers I'm teaching. Then I'm teaching SSRBM school teachers, that is 88 schools in India. Apart from that, I'm taking every day, we have 3 to 4 batches of teacher training. So if you are confident, then nothing is there. The only thing is,
sir, actually, I am also a teacher.
You are a teacher, but why are you finding it difficult for Vedic maths? No issues. Any doubt you have, you can ask me anytime. So I'll just help you out, not to worry. Yes, Kadak Shah, Narayan Pokhral. Yes, Mr. Newton, KP Newton. Any other doubts you have?
Sir, may I ask a question?
Yes, please.
I want to be clear. One thing, has it been developed into a middle level or second level of curriculum for school students, sir? This Vedic mathematics?
See, Vedic maths, if you see my books. Now, what is the basic eligibility? I'll give you this way. What is the basic eligibility to learn Vedic maths? So that is only single digit addition and tables up to 8 or 9. So even a class third student can do. So we start. We generally started from class 3 onwards. And for your information, Government of India has implemented this in our national education policy. So now it is mandatory in India to for every child to learn this after class 3rd to class 9th. If you check with Rajasthan is one of our states, if you check there, they have this in their curriculum from past 3 to 4 years. Their books are available online, rbsc.com or .org. If you can see, they have this. Now every state government is coming up, and it has to be done since it is the Government of India notification, so it has to be added. So it is from class 3rd to 9th, and then for 10th, 11th, 12th, there it is for competitive examinations. And then as a trainer also people are doing it, because when every school will implement, so definitely we'll be in need of more and more trainers, more and more teachers.
One more thing, sir.
Yes.
Can we replace the mathematics that we are doing in school level students now? Can this mathematics be replaced and put only the mathematics that we are talking now? Or
replacement of anything is really difficult. A revolution cannot be brought overnight. Now, if
yes,
you just hold on, power, just give me a second. See, if we talk about India also, we took so many years to implement it, right? So
yes,
I cannot expect others also. And second thing, why do we say that it cannot be changed or updated? Because it's not that easy. But adding it
yes,
as an extra subject, and then once people start realizing it, see, we are not clear. Why we are not clear? Actually, if you talk about right from, let's talk about class 1. Now, if a class 1
yes.
student has to take re-admission to any other, he has to transfer his admission to any other school, they always take an entrance test. What is that entrance test all about? It is mathematics and English. If you talk about NTSC exams, Olympiad exams, what are those? They are mathematics. If you talk about any entrance exam, your banking exam, any math exam, any exam, what is the main subject? Mathematics. And to be fast in mathematics exam,
Yes, sir.
for every entrance exam, it is always race against time. One cannot clear with the normal education. Why do students go for entrance examination institutes? What do they learn over there? What is special in that institution? There is nothing special. They are taught with some easy tricks. They are taught with some easy methods to be more fast. This we all know. But do we all know that the things which we are taught over there, they are basically the concepts or the tricks of Vedic mathematics? So it is not marketed. I can say it is not being marketed as Vedic mathematics earlier, but now
yes,
it is being done this way. So Vedic maths is being used. You talk about any country, whenever it comes to the point, shortcuts, mental mathematics, it is concepts of Vedic mathematics. But nobody says there, because they are into business, they are doing marketing, they have a competition. They say, the teacher says, I am giving you a trick which will help you to solve the sums easily. And since we have paid a lot, much amount to them, we agree to that. Yes. And this is a hardcore fact. When we pay some extra amount to learn something, then we accept it more easily. If we get something free of cost, we never accept it. Like water and air, it is free, available in the nature, we never accept it. But what happened? If you have observed in the corona, in first wave, everybody realized what is the importance of air. what is the importance of water. So that is,
Yes, sir. Yeah,
so
very true.
when maths is there, I'm not saying it is freely available, maths or something, but yes, it is a part of curriculum, so nobody pays attention. But for the same learning, they go to entrance examination institute and there they learn.
And sir, one more thing I'd like to ask, sir.
Yes, please.
Can any mathematics teacher who has been teaching the general mathematics can handle the course of Vedic mathematics too, or he needs or she needs special training for that?
See, training of 60 to 65 hours is required. I train the trainers. See, my profession is I am a master trainer, so I am an author as well as a master trainer. So I train the teachers only. So this
Yes,
Monday
sir.
also we are starting with one batch. I take a very limited students, every batch of 6 to 8 teachers only. And that batch will go for, since it is 2 hours on alternative days, so it will take around 10 to 11 weeks. So in this
Yes,
time,
sir.
they are able to do it. The only thing left is how to deliver. See, right now we are in a situation. Now, what has happened? This corona has given us a very good market to every teacher, everybody. But at the same time, it has given us exposure and responsibilities. Now, what is happening? Earlier, a teacher was teaching in the 4 walls. So whatever teacher used to teach, everybody used to accept it. Now that is not the same. Now parents compare the education, compare the teacher with every teacher available online. And that makes a difference. So you have to work on 2 things now, content and delivery. So it's not only you have the content and you don't have to work on delivery, or if you have a delivery, you don't have to work on content. Both the things you have to work on now.
Yes, yes, sir.
So that is very important. That is very important, and you have to upgrade. So everyone has to upgrade themselves. It's not like whatever I know. No, that attitude has to go off, and we have to believe in that every day we are learning a new thing, and we have to do it.
You're right, sir.
Kadaksha, Narayan Pokral, Kishore. Yes, Joshi. Sorry, I stopped you at that moment. Now you can ask me.
Okay, sure. So actually, there is nothing to ask special thing. Just one query is there. So I was searching some material regarding Vedic mathematics. So while searching, I have got some information about base of a number, and somewhere I have found that the base of 16 is 20, and somewhere I have found the base of any 2-digit number is 100, and I got confused. Seeing different
no
ideas
issues.
in different.
No issues.
Yeah,
I'll give you, though I'll just brief you over here. Though we cannot go in depth here, but I'll just give you a briefing. See, what is base? There are two terms. One is known as base, and one is known as sub base. Now these play a very important role. So base was not 60. Base is 10 raised to power n. So that means base is either 10, either 100, either 1000, 10,000, and further. So it is always 1 and zeros, other zeros. Now this is very important. Entire subtraction, it works. Now this the word, when you talk about base, it is associated with Nikhilam Sutra. Nikhilam Sutra says Nikhilam Navata Karamam Dashata. That means all from 9 and last from 10. Now, when you are saying multiplication, see now 98 into, if I take 98 first, let's say. Now, 98 into 98, we say we'll have to go for 2 times multiplication and 1 time addition. And if you just see the number, you cannot mentally calculate. But with the help of base, you can do it mentally. How? What is 98? It is basically, so I write down number one below the other, and in front of it, we write down n minus b. N is number, b is the nearest base. So what is the nearest base to 98? That is 2. So I sorry, 100. So I write down 98 minus 100 is minus 2. Minus 2. Now this is done. Now this can be done. Just hold on. So this can be done. 98 minus 2 is 96, and on the other side 2 into 2 is 04. So 9604 is the answer. So you can mentally calculate this. This makes a difference. So with the help of bases, you can calculate multiplications mentally. Right, so that is the thing. So when you talk about subbase, now subbase is not this. Subbase is anything in between. Like that is n into 10. So 20, 30, 40, 50, up till 90. These are subbases. Similarly, 200, 300, 400, 500. These are subbases. So we calculate like this also. Right. So this is a difference, but you learn in depth. The second book, if you see the contents, the second book deals with entirely with this. And this makes your calculation very easy. Let's say a big number, 99999, 5 digits into 88888 or anything. So the answer, you know what is this? 88887111112. So easy. So that is the calculation speed you get. Is it clear?
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for this.
Yeah, definitely, because it needs practice. So we'll start with 2-digit numbers first. Then we'll go up till 5-digit numbers, and then you'll be clear. Then you can do it mentally. So main focus is that you do all the calculations by your mind, by your brain. That is the main aim. And once you start doing that, you'll have control on your mind. And then your right brain, left brain activation, that will do. Right. So main focus is always on that.
Yes.
Yes. Anything? Yes, anyone else?
So after the workshop, are we getting some PDFs or related books?
Yes, there was a link shared to you of one group, Facebook group. So whatever topics we'll be doing, we'll be sharing the notes of that. For example, if we'll be doing tables, so table notes will be there. We'll be doing multiplication, fast multiplication with 11, 111, 4 times 1. We'll be getting notes for that. Then we'll be doing scaring. So we'll get the notes of scaring. Then you'll be doing cubes. So you'll be getting that also. So every notes would be given. And you'll be given homework also. Both the things would be done. So if you'll do the homework, then everything you'll be able to understand.
Yeah.
Just Kadak Shah, you left. No questions from your side. Ruchika, we have a workshop on Saturday and Sunday. This time it is 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. So you can attend that, and I think more of your concepts would be clear after that.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Kishore. So anyone else has any questions now? Umesh?
I have nothing for today, sir.
Okay. So Kalaksha, do you have any questions, or we are going to wrap up the session? Kishore? Chalo. Then, okay, good night. And if you have any queries, you have my numbers, or you can message me, and all your doubts should be cleared. Like, we have session every Tuesday and Thursday, right? Chalo. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good night, sir.
Okay, night.
Good night. Bye bye.